Hi and welcome to Beat Beauty. I'm really excited to be introducing to you one of my favorite makeup artists and a great friend who's going to be giving us a new tutorial.
Hi, I'm Robert Bryan, and today Claudia and I are going to be discussing a hot topic, color correction. You definitely want to make sure that your skin is properly hydrated for your makeup application. So we're going to start with Caudalie SOS Hydrating Serum.
Lovely.
And this is going to really ensure that you lock in the moisture in the skin. And you just want to work it right into the center of the face and massage it back.
That feels really nice.
And then we're going to follow with a hydrating oil by Cover Effects. And this is going to help keep more hydration in the skin throughout the day. We're going to follow with your moisturizer.
Okay.
So we're going to be using this Flawless Skin Nourishing Rose Cream. And you're just going to moisturize that in and bring it into the neck.
That is lovely.
Isn't it? And last but not least, we're going to use Fresh Sugar Advanced Lip Therapy to nourish your lips. And this is really going to help keep the lips nice and supple. So now that the skin is prepped, we're going to move on and we're going to do half the face with the products that we're going to show you today. So you can see in comparison how much of a difference these products can make for you. The first product we're going to start with is the Mineral Veil Primer. And this one's going to absorb oil in the areas that you said you were oily, which was T-zone and the sides of your nostrils.
Great.
Not much is needed,
Yeah,
so just
a little bit.
light bit, work it into the skin. Then next, we're gonna go into Makeup Forever Step 1 primer in yellow. And this is actually gonna help color correct the redness that we see in the skin. Basically, what you're doing is you're neutralizing unwanted tone in the skin by placing a color that will cancel it out. So in this case, some of the redness in your skin, we're using a soft yellow to help soften that. And in return, it will allow you to use less makeup.
Oh, I like that.
So next we're gonna color correct under your eye. And because your under eyes produce a little bit more of a blue and a green, opposite color of that blue and green would be more on the pinkier, peachier side.
Okay.
So I have a palette here that I created with Bobbi Brown color correctors. And I am gonna choose the Bisque shade to help neutralize more of the green. So the Bisque has a little bit more of a pinkier tone. And it's gonna really help cut away that green tone that we're getting right under here. And with the color corrector, you really wanna make sure that you're placing it exactly over the discoloration.
Right.
And not anywhere that there isn't. Because then that color, which is pink, will start to appear more obvious.
Yeah, you don't want pink under eyes.
No, you don't, definitely. But you can already see that it's already leveling out and lifting.
Definitely.
So now that we have your skin color corrected and neutralized, now it's time to put on your foundation.
Great.
And this way, your foundation won't be having to do all the legwork. Because of the neutralization, you can put a sheer coat of foundation and it will look natural and flawless.
I love that.
So we're gonna use today Givenchy's Tint Couture Balm, which is one of my newly favorite foundations.
I've been wanting to try this one.
The texture is so light and buttery,
Oh yeah.
but it gives nice coverage using diamond reflecting powders. So it actually blurs any imperfections you may feel you have on the skin, but also it uses vitamin E and jasmine to help soothe and revitalize the skin. And on the areas that we did color correct, we want to make sure that we're not wiping too much, but we're stippling. Stippling is going to actually allow you to build coverage and not disrupt the product that's underneath.
Interesting.
It also helps you blend. And then always make sure that you shear the foundation through the beginning of the neck. So that way that there's a continuity.
Well, there's nothing worse than that line.
Totally. It's one of my pet peeves is having a line of demarcation on the skin. And I'm using a synthetic hair foundation brush, actually by Makeup Forever. And this is one of my favorite foundation brushes as well to apply this.
Yeah, it feels really nice.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to concealing. So now that you have your base on and you've been neutralized with color corrector, concealing is just gonna help cover up anything that's still coming through your foundation. However, you won't need as much as you probably would have if you hadn't color corrected before.
Definitely.
So I'm going to use one of my cult favorites, which is Laura Mercier's Secret Camouflage. I have my own personal palette.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, an ensemble.
Yeah.
But we're going to use something that's more similar to the surface tone now. So not an opposite color, but something that looks like the skin. So I'm going to grab some of this neutral yellow, and looking on the face, I'm going to just place it on the areas that still need a bit more coverage. Also, this concealer, why I love it so much is it's oil free. So it's actually meant for the face and not the under eye. So that way it doesn't get affected by oils that come through the skin. Now we can move into brightening up under the eye. So we already neutralized the under eye, but now we want to brighten it.
Yeah.
So another can't live without product of mine is Givenchy's Mr. Light Pen. And I'm going to use shade number 4. And I'm just going to go ahead.
So you lay this on top of everything else?
Yes, so we're laying this on top of the corrector that we have currently, because this is actually going to conceal and brighten. And we're going to place it right on top with patting motions, really knocking that product into the pores of the skin so it looks more like skin. Once you kind of build that intensity and coverage, you can go ahead and just lightly blend out the edges.
Oh, that's so nice. I can see it.
And it just gives you that really, almost like that retouched look to the skin. So here's one side of Claudia's face finished using the color correctors and complexion products that we showed you earlier. And this side is what we started with. So now I'll finish the look. Here's Claudia's completed look using skincare, color correctors, and complexion products.
For more information, go to beatbeauty.com.